want to welcome you back to Black Side, and tonight we're going to talk about Cardi B wanting to freeze Tasha K's assets. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Cardi B has filed an injunction to freeze Tasha K's assets, but she has also went back into federal court to stop the Tasha K lies that she has been spreading about her, even after losing the case this January in federal court. Cardi B is on the warpath right now. Cardi B and her lawyers and her forensic accountants will follow Tasha K all around the world to find her assets. Remember, Tasha K went on a podcast saying that she was going to pull a 50 Cent and file bankruptcy, and that she would never pay that B $1. She has already told the courts, Cardi B and her attorneys, by opening that mouth, that narcissistic mouth, that she was not going to pay her. So what does Cardi B have to do? She has to go back to federal court because the woman keeps defaming her in public. She refuses to stop. Cardi B, and I'm going to tell you this right now, if the last thing she do on this earth, she's going to suck the blood out of Tasha K, her husband, and all those LLCs and all those shell companies that she has set up. She will get every last dollar out of Tasha K. Tasha K is very disrespectful. When the jury came down with that verdict in federal court, it should have been the end. But it's not the end, because she cannot control her mouth. And see, a person like Cardi B is from the street. She would usually handle this in the street. But since she's a A-list celebrity, one of the top rappers in the world, she's doing all kinds of shows. And she's a mother of 2 children and married. She can't lash out the way she wants to at Tasha K. She has to keep it professional because this is the prime of her career. But Tasha K seems like the trial never happened, that she'll never get $1 from her. But she's got another thing coming. She does not, Tasha K. She thinks she has the best lawyers in the world. Let me tell you something. The IRS can find money. The forensic accountants can find money. They can follow money as good as anybody in the world. They know where all the cartels is doing with their money. And they got the best of the best. You can't afford the best. And she gonna get that money because of your attitude. If she would have, at the beginning of this whole thing with Cardi B, if she would have apologized, took the videos down, because she had already made some money, and went on with her life, she would not be in a position that she's in today. Now she's claiming that she's a broke B, but she was bragging about her success and her money to her winos. It's never going to end for Tasha K. See, you can't cry broke when you always talking you got money. And they know what's going on behind the scenes. This is why She's seeking that injunction. See, Cardi B is smart. She was waiting for Cardi B to make that ghetto mistake. Try to come at her physically. Do something in the public. But what she did is she handled it professionally. That shows you that Cardi B is surrounded by good people. They said, we'll handle this. Just let us handle it. Just let the lawyers handle it. Just let the accountants handle it. Because they going to get that house that she living in. Might get them cars. And whatever you got in the bank, whatever you getting from Google, and whatever you getting from your advertisers, she gonna get a piece of it. See, right now, Tasha K works for Cardi B. And this is what Cardi B gonna do to her. If you gonna have a successful career, you gonna pay me. And as long as you got assets, she can go after every asset you got until you pay that $4 million. And I'm not going to be surprised if the judge tells her, kind of like in a restraining order, that you cannot mention Cardi B because it's going over to a level of harassment. You know, she wanted the clout. She wanted the fame. But what came with the fame is that you gonna have to pay Cardi B her money. One thing about narcissism and those other traits of arrogance, in the end, you don't come out on the right side of the ledger. And Tasha K is not gonna come off on the right side. What she did to this young lady, what she did to her family, what she did to her name, Cardi B will never forgive her. Cardi B will never turn her head. This is only the beginning. You think that you gonna have a good life without paying this chick? You got another thing coming. You better get ready to pay Cardi B. That's if you just don't disappear somewhere. Because she gonna make you pay. She gonna make you pay, Tasha. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button. But also share this video.